Hi guys, it's Jordan, the fourth member of the Zeno Prime channel, and today I'm bringing you my first commentary for the videos. So I'm just gonna sort of go over a bit of what my role is in the team, and obviously Dylan, Mental Kid, as you know him, has already uploaded the first commentary saying about what the channel's going to consist of, what we're going to be uploading, why we've done it, etc, etc. But I'm sort of just going to give a very brief outline of my role in the team and whatnot. In the background, it's just a public game of, I believe it was Domination on Hijacked, if you didn't catch on. Anyway, so yeah, let's jump into things. So, my name's Jordan, and I play with my friends, General Blinky, Hazard, and Mental Kid, and we are basically what consists of Zeno Prime, that's our team. And we've become quite serious gamers on Call of Duty. We're nothing special, but that's the whole point of why we're doing this. So we want to build up something from it. We just want to sort of show how serious we are about this. So it all started in April. If you didn't know, there was Call of Duty Championships, which was basically, it was a prize pool of $1 million, and it was all held in Los Angeles, sponsored by Xbox and Call of Duty. And I'd never really watched the competitive scene or anything like that beforehand, but I thought, you know what, why not give it a go? So I sat there, I watched it, and it was coming up to, it was the final day of it, and there was all these sort of serious teams, things at the time. It was like Farico Impacts, Optic Gaming, Envious, I believe there was also Farico All Stars. I don't think at this point I really saw much of things like Epsilon. But anyway, regardless of who the teams were, they were all these massive pro-playing teams. And I sat there, I watched it, and I realised how serious they play. And the thing with Call of Duty is, when you're sitting there and you're playing a game, you're focused on just playing, you know, by yourself. Because it's such a fast-paced game, there's not really much space for teamwork and shouting out and anything. But the thing with competitive play is that because it's so serious, they make their own thing out of that. And that's basically what the functions of League play in Black Ops 2 did. And so, yeah, that's why me, Dylan, Liam and Ben, we've all created this team. And we began playing as Zeno. Because it gave us a chance to play as this sort of like competitive side, and it also gave us a chance to build our team skills and whatnot. And it's become a really, it's become a big thing that I do on Call of Duty, because I really like playing League play now. I prefer it so much more to public games. And I feel like I'm achieving something just because, you know, you get given a rank, and it'll, like, a division and a rank within that division, and you've got like platinum, masters of gold, silver, etc, etc, all the way down to iron. And when you reach a new division, you somewhat feel a sense of accomplishment, and that for me felt quite rewarding within the game itself. And so yeah, so I just, you know, I've just had this great love with League play since April, and I'm really glad with the people I'm playing with, because I get along with them, I'm friends with them, well, I'm friends with the majority of them in real life now, which is even more cool for myself, because I've met people over Xbox, and I've had the chance to meet them and actually become friends with them in real life. But yeah, so the build up of the team, you know, we began playing, we started in what, I think it was like gold or platinum rank, we worked our way up to masters, etc, etc, and there's so much, on a good day, there can be so much meshing between us, and we'll play perfectly. Other days, you know, it's never really a fact of we play horribly, we suck, but, you know, we're not 100% consistent, don't get me wrong. And, you know, unfortunately, it's just one of those things that you have to deal with. But as far as team playing is concerned, it's just one of those things that it gives us one more thing to actually do, one more thing to work on, so that we're never out of things that we've got to do as a team. So yeah, I play objective within the game modes. However, my role, it ends off fending more along the ways of objective slayer. So I'm picking up kills while trying to hold down objectives. Search and destroy concerned, I'm majority of the time the bomb carrier. Hardpoint Hardpoint is a bit iffy because I sometimes sort of forget my role, which is a big factor when you're trying to play as a team. And you know that is down to me, and it's something that I do have to work on. And capture the flag. Capture the flag. I don't feel like I'm quite as strong in running flags and whatnot. I feel that I'm a lot more sort of substantial to when it comes to defending flag carriers and sort of making it a success for them. But yeah, you know, roles are just all down to your point of interest, your key parts that you're best at. Now I've still got 2 minutes of this gameplay to talk about, so yeah. If you obviously, as I said at the start, it was a domination match on Hijacked. And it was basically, this was before the league, before I'd really got into league and whatnot, or it might have been just after it, but basically I dropped on 51 to 2, which I was quite proud of. Don't get me wrong, it's publics, which are a lot easier when you compare it to league play. But regardless, and then as Dylan said, we're going to be trying to upload league play matches and whatnot. One thing that I think Dylan has covered it, but we want to get into things like the more actual competitive based tournaments. Like obviously you start off low, you start off just like the 128 low brackets, just other players, other little teams that have formed on things like EGL and game battles and things like that. And obviously they're the ways to start. Now I'm not expected to become massive anytime soon, but you know, sort of never say never, because the less you think about it, the less capable you'll be of being able to accomplish that, because you just won't have the motivation. You know, you've always never expect the best, because it's more to disappoint otherwise, the way I look at it. But don't expect too little, because otherwise you don't have enough to get you through. But yeah, so anyway, the game is about to wrap up here, and that's basically my role. And as far as the game's concerned and everything, I really hope you enjoy what we're going to be doing with the channel. And this is Jordan, signing off. Have a good day.